need to go to the U.S. Post Office we have here at Yesteryear Village and mail out my letter to the forgotten soldiers. If you'd like to send one, maybe a letter or a drawing, you can send it to South Florida Fair. Attention Yesteryear Village, P.O. Box 210367, West Palm Beach, Florida 33421.
Hi there. Welcome to the post office. Now this building is a replica, but you'll notice that many of the artifacts inside are original. Take for instance these post office boxes. Now they came from a post office that was built in 1880 in Palm Beach. It was named the Lake Worth Post Office. It served the community for many years. Now, in 1885, more people moved in along the coastline, but there was no infrastructure yet, no roads, no railroad. So the post office had to come up with a way to make the mail go from Palm Beach down to Miami. So the Star or Barefoot Mailman route was created. Bradley was the first barefoot mailman to bid on the contract for $600 a year. It was a 6-day trip, 3 days down, 3 days back. Most of it was on foot. They got a boat ride from Palm Beach down to Lake Worth, where they took off their shoes and socks and walked the rest of the way down to Miami. They got there about Wednesday, turned around and came back. Now Mr. Bradley shared that route with his son Lewis until 1887, when the most famous barefoot mailman took over the route. His name was Ed Hamilton. Tragically, he lost his life in October of that same year. When he got down to the inlet in Hillsborough, he always had a boat that he used to get across the inlet. But when he got there on the southbound route, the boat was already on the opposite shore. Nobody knew how it got there, but then they tried to find him when he didn't show up for his route. And when they got there, all they found was his clothes and his mail sack laying on the north shore. So they guessed that either he tried to swim across, maybe he drowned, maybe he got attacked by a shark or an alligator, because they never found the body, which washed out the shore to the ocean. So that almost ended the story until 1892, when the first county road connecting the Palm Beaches to Miami was finally completed. So in 1893, the post office ended the barefoot mailman contract. Well, I hope you enjoyed my story. You'll learn this and much more when you come to visit, hopefully in the near future. Because when you go through those gates in the archway, you're not only stepping into Yesteryear Village, but you're stepping into the past.